Hey guys, MFWest here, and today is a video on basically me, like a 2's commentary slash guide on me hitting 2400 in 2's. I believe at this point I'm the #1 DK in Australasia at the moment in 2's and 3's brackets. So awesome stuff, guys. I literally just want to show you guys everything that I've learned in this whole meta shift and what corruptions and whatnot I was using for these clips. First of all, I want to say this is currently June 7th. They've just announced that they'll be nerfing versatility by 33% as of next reset. That could still change. I will make a separate video for that. This is currently, as it is now, for these clips, I am running basically a full Versa set. My gear is quite disgusting, guys. I'm not even joking. So this is my gear. Haste versus wrists with versatile. Nothing on the Getty. Expedient haste versus hands. Haste versus belt, haste versus socketed legs, haste versus socketed boots with versatile, nothing on that ring, versatile, haste versus trinket, and then Vita charge Titan shard. So that brings me to a total of 41% versatility. Now, with this being nerfed coming up now, guys, I want to do some more brainstorming and theory crafting as to what I think will be the best corruption build, but for the time being, I was full haste verse and versatility corruption for all these games. Now, most clips that you're going to see here and most comps that you run into in 2's have a Warlock in them. Run Conflict and Strife against every Warlock comp that you face, okay? Every Rogue Priest, Conflict and Strife. Conflict and Strife is your friend. Only ones that I would not run it against because of how broken they are is Feral Druids, because MAME, as of now, doesn't trigger Conflict and Strife, but as of next week, it will, okay? Yeah, for most of these clips, you're going to see me running Conflict and Strife. I do like to run Vision of Perfection into classes that will not trigger my Conflict and Strife, and just for that extra damage. But for the most part, guys, in 2's, versatility is everything, and I still think it will be strong after the nerf. So that's my gear, guys. In terms of my essences, I run this. My miners, pretty straightforward. And for locks, I like to run basically this setup with Dark Sim. So I go Razor Bomb, Anti-Magic Zone, and Dark Sim. If you have no idea how to use Dark Sim, I'm going to show you in this video now. So let's get into it without further ado. Let's go. Before we get into it, I just want to say I think Mistweaver is by far the best healer at the moment. Even with the incoming nerfs, their healing is just disgusting for how little mana they can do. I do this whole 2's clip, this 2's like journey with the Resto Shaman, and I really like playing the Resto Shaman. The way you can play so aggressive off each other and purge is just amazing. So I think I would put Resto Shaman as like the #2 healer, or possibly 3, with Holy Pally out there as well. Resto Druid is possibly one of the weaker ones because they're just not strong at the moment. So yeah, Mistweaver is definitely the best healer, followed by Resto Shaman, H Pally. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first game is the best game that I have for you straight off the bat. I'm running Zone and Dark Sim, like I said before, against Holy Priest and Destro Warlock, and we're going to be playing very aggressive here. So he pops Dark Soul off the beginning here. I have to AMS here because of the ridiculous damage. Now remember, I can still Greater Heals, I can still Fears. It's really important how I play this. So right off the bat, guys, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I see the priest positioning here, okay, and I watch the priest positioning. Falk's pushing him around the other side, so I grip stun the lock onto this side of the pillar. They almost die in this open. I'm going to stun the priest here, and he's forced to trinket wings. This is huge, alright? Already off the bat, we've got this. This is great. I still have Dark Sim available. I'm getting pushed towards the other side, and I still have AMZ available, which is great. Now, I've just stolen a Greater Heal. I'm going to top myself off here with it. Disgusting amount of healing there, guys. It's awesome stealing Greater Heals. Now, continue pushing. We have so many ways to stop Greater Heals as a DK, so I'm going to just run you through how I do stop them. This guy's pumping me at the moment, but I'm going to be using Dark Sim to heal myself up. So this guy's playing it correctly. He's coiling me and only bolting me when I'm coiled, so I can't stop them. That's how you should be playing the class. A lot of people don't. I'm saving my pet kick available here for Greater Heal, but I kick Smite because I know he's Unholy. I'm going to stun him full here. He's in trouble. He fears me. I have Irvin Wall down, but I'm out of it now, which is a bit of a problem. Greater Heal goes off. I'm going to steal this one here, which is fine, so I can heal myself back to full. Just waiting for him to hit me with a bolt before I do. Still holding. I like to always use it just after I get hit by like a big bolt or a bolt in general. Double bolt there, so I choose to use it here. This is a great time to use it. Boom, back to full HP. Greater heal's going off, and he gets one off, and I grip the second one. Now watch what happens here. We're coming up to the kill, believe it or not. Big damage, Apocalypse is down. He gates away. Now watch Falk. Greater heal goes off. He wind shears it, I believe, or stops it. And the really big play here is when he actually comes over. When he takes the gate, guys, let me just play it back here. So he takes the gate because Falk is standing on the other side of the gate. He instantly fears. I simmed him. I dark simmed him when he was over here on the gate. When he just got over there, I pressed dark sim because obviously he's doing this to go fear him. All right, so I've stolen fear. So he goes over there, chastise stun into full fear. I've just stolen fear. Now watch how I play this. I chain the lock, death strike the lock back to full HP. Run at the priest. Before he even does it, full fear on the priest. And now I literally grip the lock into line, out of the fear, full stun onto the priest, and I'm literally going to kill this guy. And out of that stun, a full hex. Perfect. So stole the fear into full asphyxiate, into hex, AMS the infernal stun on me to secure the kill. Really clean ending there. Super clean. So this is the power of Dark Sim, guys, and what it can actually do for you. Definitely can win games like that when the trinket's down on the priest. Alright, so here we're going to be killing the Survival Hunter. Now just watch how I pretty much bully the shit out of this priest here. Now this is the main thing that you want to do against priests is you want to push in a little bit so that you create a gap between the priest and your healer. I put a full grip stun on him here. He misses trap. We're getting massive damage here. I still have pick available. I can't. My pick actually runs out. He gets a penance off, which is unfortunate. But I mind freeze him there. So now this hunter's in big shit, and my shaman can play aggressive now off that. I believe he actually survives here, and we get rapture, which is really big. He's just running for his life, and he just had a full hex, so I can mind freeze that out, and he's forced to turtle. He was dead there. Turtle overlap with bubble, so they are extremely behind. The Falcon punch, the Kulturan punch coming onto the priest there, back down into the crypt. So really awesome job from the shaman there. And now I'm just going to keep this hunter at a place where I can literally be safely kick this priest off the bat. Pet kick that pendants. I'm going to mind freeze the next Shadow Man pretty much. There we go. Full stun onto the priest. He's getting good damage on my healer here. Yeah, and this is the thing. Like, this hunter can't play around the priest. He puts me back in range of the priest. I mind freeze him straight away. I still have grip available here to stop the next Shadow Man cast. My pet dies, unfortunately, and this hunter is failing to get trapped onto my shaman, which is really big. Shaman's playing it quite well. Get a full grip there on him. I'm going to get fear, but that was a bit of a poor grip there, to be honest. I just want to keep the priest in range of me, though, so I can actually keep damage on him. And the good thing is, the hunter broke that fear on the shaman, so really good. Alright, so it's a full hex here, guys. A full hex. And I have stun coming out. This is really good. I have mind freeze into a cap into my asphyxiate. 1 second, down he goes. So hex, cap, asphyxiate, and he can't even survive. That's not even, yeah, they've got nothing left. So really clean game from us. Alright, so this is a bit of a lengthy game, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but basically, off the bat, I've picked the wrong spec. I accidentally forgot to take AMZ, which I love taking against rogues because you can AMZ every single Vendetta. He will pretty much be going for goes onto the Resto Shaman. I need to be doing everything in my power to stop damage on the rogue from my shaman. Now, the thing is, though, right, the rogue actually isn't all the damage. This priest damage at the moment with full mythic gear is disgusting. So really important to get really good kicks and interrupts on the priest and just get pressure and kill the rogue. That's pretty much what it is. He actually steps there, so I grip and he sprints back. So always save your grip for a rogue's step. It's a really big outplay there. So mind freeze in there. Big trouble from the rogue here. Is forced to run actually. And let's see if we can get anything. We get evasion here, so that's really good. Earthenmore's down in cap as well. There's a lot of damage coming from this priest. It's quite absurd how much damage a priest can do and stay like top mana. But we have a lot of ways to interrupt them and just staying on the rogue is honestly the best play. You can definitely swap priest when he has no rapture or pain sup. That is definitely a play, but for the time being, I'm just going to kite and slow down this rogue so he doesn't get on top of my shaman. I sit the full kidney here, that's fine. I save my trinket. I need to save my trinket in case he does a kidney vendetta on me out of nowhere. You never know what they're going to do. I am conflict major, so be very careful of the damage here. This priest is doing a good damage of juking. With this 200 ping, it's quite difficult, but he's also O's, so it's quite a fair for us at the moment. I grip that step, he runs back to him and kidneys him full with dressed. Big damage here. I get blinded, I trinket that blind. I don't want to sit that, I need to keep pressure up. Always at all times, guys, even though he's getting the priest is pushing in, and sometimes keep chains on the priest to stop the fears. Every time the rogue swaps to go me, it's a bit of a fail. So the priest is getting fears off, but it's quite difficult. This priest is actually quite smart. He's following my pet out when I want to move it out for a pet kick, so pretty well played by that. I can stun priest full here and get massive pressure on the rogue, which is going to be pain sup and kidney on me. I AMS that, but now I don't have AMS. I will have AMS back for vendetta, so it all works out. Slowing the priest here, keeping in range of the priest. Rogue lines his healer and cloaks evasions, so that was a massive misplay from the rogue there, lining his healer there. There's no reason for you to do that. My shaman puts down an earthen wall and the priest knocks us out of it. Very well played. I'm going to empower my pet and get ready for the next pet kick. Get it instantly. I'm going to stun priest full here. I'm going to get massive pressure. I actually cap, so I hold my stun and use it on the second DR there. He domes here and I'm going to trinket and get the kill. So pretty straightforward game. Never really in trouble there. Still had link, but yeah, nonetheless. Okay, so lock priest. Honestly, I love playing against Destro Lock and Holy Priest because of just the ability to outplay them with our spells. So this is actually a bit of a longer game. I'm going to pretty much try my best. I still that greater heal and wait to use it on my HP. Pumping this Warlock, guys. One thing to note, when the locks are full expedient, they actually take so much damage. I'm doing 40k DPS into this guy, so not here to fuck spiders, basically, guys. The priest, I have grip available for the next greater heal, so I'm just going to wait for it. There it is. I'm going to grip it. Actually, greater fades as well, so it's difficult. A lot of good priests are actually using greater fade before they actually cast the greater heal. So now I wanted to give you guys a massive tip. Your pet kick can go through greater heal, as you can see there. A lot of the times in this game, I'm going to get the kill with pet kick. So I grip that. He's in trouble. Big trouble on the Warlock. I'm going to mind freeze that, and then I can pet stun the fear on the Chaos Bolt onto me here. So I pet stun that and a 68, which is a bit of a fail, but we get wings and we have to play smart here because Dark Soul's up in 1 minute, so they are in a lot of trouble here. So I can still steal greater heal here to heal my shaman, and if this priest is smart, he shouldn't be casting greater heal because he knows I can steal it, but eventually he has to. Massive pressure here. I don't get the greater heal here, unfortunately, but I can still I provide damage. So I get Trinket there on Adaption there, which is really good. I have Dark Sim available there. I use it onto the Shaman and on the Priest and steal another Greater Heal. Now remember, you don't have to always steal Greater Heals. You can do what I did in the first game and steal a Fear or steal a Lock Fear and go for kill. I still have Greater Heal. There's just no damage going out right now. He gates and fears me into a Bolt, so this guy's doing it correctly. No pressure out at the moment, so I just Greater Heal myself. There's no real reason for me to do it. Kill Tendi, and honestly, Wings is only up in 2 minutes because it actually procced, so we can do some serious work here. We're pretty much going to get killed before that Wings comes back up, so let's just watch what happens here. He Infernals me. He's still in 3 seconds of a Hex, okay? My pet is empowered, okay? He comes out of Hex, and he's going to pretty much go for the Greater Heal. Now, I grip that Greater Heal because my pet's not in range to pet kick. He gates. My pet is still empowered, okay? He's going for the Greater Heal. I Mind Freeze it. He Greater Fades and casts again. I pet kick through Greater Fade. And that is going to guarantee us the kill because I stun out and get the kill. So really, really insane game here. He goes for the Greater Heal, gets hexed again. So absolutely disgusting CC chain there, guys. So remember, your pet kick goes through Greater Fade. That is so, so big and one of the reasons why we counter Holy Priest. Alright, so one thing to note in this game is this Windwalker Monk's positioning, okay? It's terrible. Watch what happens when you have bad positioning. He touched a Death Me here for no, on the opener. I get domed. That's fine. I'm going to pretty much keep in range of the priest at all times, stop as many heals as I can, interrupt him, and allow my shaman to get around and hex. That's the most important thing, okay? He gets capped here. I can kick him out straight away. He gets hex. So really, really good job with my shaman. We need to guarantee the hex. Going to almost die here. I get shit on that heal. He karmas. My monk shaman actually allows me to go through karma with the conduit, so it's okay. He's trying to run to my shaman. I keep him chains of ice, never let him near the shaman, and we're just going to continue doing damage. Drop a bit low here. This priest is crucible major, so he's not conduit, so he's just pumping damage into me, which is fine. Yeah, so next window of opportunity, we're going to go for a kill. Still has pain sup, I get a pet kick there, and I still have mind freeze available as well. So now watch my shaman. He's going to try and move around the outside and try and get a hex onto this priest. I AMS that crucible damage. That is disgusting. And I'm pulling him away into line. Now watch what happens. I pull him into the crypt. My shaman goes around for a hex onto the priest. Priest does not line it, doesn't respect, and look what happened. The priest has to go to the other side of the crypt, and now he's full hex. All because of this monk's positioning, and down he goes with a pet stun just before he dies into a kill. So positioning, guys. Positioning. Alright, so this is the game that actually I get elite in 2's on, and it's pretty straightforward. Now, this positioning the lock chooses to actually pick here. I grip stun him down here, so the druid has to come and get him. He's taking massive damage here. Druid decides to drop down on the outside of the arena. I zone this Dark Soul, and I actually Loz the Chaos Bolt with the stairs there, so that's great. Now, this positioning for the druid is shit because my shaman can sit on top of this thing and constantly purge and just do whatever the fuck he wants to this lock. Spam purge him. He's always in range of the druid as well, so it's really, really good. I'm running Dark Sim as well to try and steal as many fears as I can. With this ping though, it's very tough. I have to try and get it towards the middle of the cast because of 200 ping, but I'm working with what I've got. Full stun on druid here, get some pressure out, move my pet out to get the next Chaos Bolts. Really important that we're using pet kick here to the best of our ability. He doesn't actually cast it and he has thorns on him, so I'm going to just pretty much pet kick and miss the fear there. And yeah, just honestly, I'm trying to steal fears. You can't steal Chaos Bolt because it doesn't use mana, it uses crystals. And yeah, Shaman's just sticking on top of the druid as well and spamming purge. We're playing this really aggressively. We want to get a kill in a kill window, like a stun hex possibly. That's what we're going for. So again, I like this positioning here because I can always Loz down as well. Big damage coming up here on this guy. Really big damage. Seduce, I'm saving my pet kicks and pet stun and mind freezes for the seducers. Really important. They get a full stun onto the druid here. Massive damage. Grip him into me as well so I can pet stun. Now this is really big. So basically think of it this way. At this point in the game, I just pop all my cooldowns, right? He's really low. His healer's in CC. The lock here is going to press a defensive cooldown. So I actually use Dark Sim here and steal his wall, which is massive. Okay, the fear goes off because he is basically I can't interrupt him there. And I'm going to save my wall for when I'm in trouble here. So watch this. I'm moving my pet away. He actually eats a shear. I move my pet out for pet kick. And I'm going to pet kick that Chaos Bolt. So that's what I used my pet there just before he died. So really good. I wall all this Chaos Bolt damage. This is all in wall, so I'm taking reduced damage. Really awesome here. So yeah, pretty much the Succubus, they're trying to do Succubus Fear goes onto my healer. Druid, we're actually winning this at the moment. I still have AMZ for the next Dark Soul, which is coming up as well. And I'll have AMSs and stuff as well, so all good. Kick that Chaos Bolt. He hasn't got too much expedient, but he's really taking a lot of damage, which is great. I grip that, and we're going to stay inside this earthen wall and just keep pushing out pressure. I stole fear. I'm going to fear druid full fear on the druid, which is getting great pressure here. My shaman's going to move over and spam purge this warlock. I kick the seduction, and this is pretty much going to be almost a kill here, guys. I IBF that stun and keep the pressure up. Mortal Coil goes down, but I'm Loz, so this is pretty funny. But he's actually Chaos Bolting my healer. I should have AMZ'd my healer at this point. I failed to do that. He could have died. I moved my pet out for a pet kick for the next one, but he kills it. So not looking good here. I still have AMS and AMZ. I'm going to hold both of them here basically because I can just death strike my health back at this point. Honestly, I should have AMS or AMZ there though, so big mistake on my part. AMZ late, but it's okay. Yeah. So Druid's in stealth. I have a stun for him right now. I'm going to grip the lockback and full stun the Druid before he gets it off. My Shaman is spam purging, and this is going to be the kill, guys. He doesn't get. He's literally, this lock has no hots on him, and he just goes down. So the power of purge and playing aggressive there, and that's going to be the elite. So yeah, that is going to be all the videos today, guys. I hope I taught you something against some of the most annoying comps in the game, aka Warlock everything. And yeah, if you have any questions, please ask me down below in the comments. I will answer them as much as I can. And yeah, I believe at this point in time, I'm the only, in 2's and 3's, I'm the highest DK in Oceanics, like Australia, Malaysia, or whatever that area is called. Australasia, I guess. So yeah, I'm pushing 2.4 and 3's. I'm currently sitting at around 2300. Playing Demon Hunter, Unholy, Resto Shaman. So I have a bunch of 3's clips ready for you guys that will be coming out soon. But for the time being, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day. MFWest out. Please follow me on social media at MFWestWow on Facebook and Twitter. Peace, guys.